One always needs somebody like a Praveen who can literally pull you out of the bed.
Kgs of my weight.
Hey guys, what's good? Today we're going to be talking about the benefits of using stevia over the other parts of sugar. Like for example, say we got white sugar, brown sugar, and when we go to the coffee shop or any place, we end up using this white sugar thinking that we are actually replacing the sugar, but it's not happening and you end up becoming more fat and fat. Stevia is actually a great option to replace the sugar and use it on a regular basis. And there are a number of benefits. I'm actually going to tell you about it, why we should use stevia instead of sugar. At the same time, you must be knowing that all this Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi that you get to see that they use stevia and they call it as a 0-calorie drink. What is the reason behind it? Let's deep dive into it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe the channel. Hit that bell icon that you get all the notifications of our regular videos coming for you guys. Let's do it. Alright, the first and the most important thing what we need to understand is about why do we become fat or why do we have fats. For that, you must have seen or probably you must have heard that the studies have consistently been telling us that a person who drinks a lot of canned stuffs or fruit juices are the people who are more fat or who carries more fat than the person who doesn't consume those forms of juices. At the same time, your visceral fat is directly connected with the amount of the sugar that you consume, which means that that's going to make you look definitely fat. At the same time, these are the things that's directly connected with your heart conditions or per se diabetic conditions. Now you must have seen all these big companies like Coke or Pepsi talking about 0-calorie drink or Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke. The reason behind is that they have replaced sugar with stevia. So stevia actually comes with 0 calories, unlike sugar. Sugar has a lot of calories. It actually spikes the insulin. So but stevia does the opposite. It doesn't have calories. At the same time, it spikes insulin at a very minute level, or even you can see that at no level. How does stevia works? We got 3 pointers. Let's look into it now. Stevia is all natural, 0-calorie substitute for the sugar. The stevia is derived from a plant called as Stevia rebaudiana. Stevia is naturally sweet in taste and it does not affect the blood sugar levels. So over 1500 years ago, South American people started using stevia as a great substitute for sugar in their herbal teas and the medicines. The stevia extracts are not absorbed by the gastrointestinal tract. That's the reason they do not contribute to the calories. Stevia is metabolized by the liver and excreted in the urine. Alright, here we go with the benefits of stevia. Point number 1 is going to be that helps in managing blood sugar levels. Point number 2, food with less than 50 glycemic index in the table are considered to be safe for the diabetic people. But the regular sugar that you consume is about 65 on the table of GI. Point number 3, study shows that type 2 diabetic people who consume stevia alongside the meals has a lower level of insulin spike or sugar level spike has happened comparative to the other sweeteners that they've used. Alright, the last but not the least, the most important part is here right now. We're going to understand exactly how stevia is going to really help us when we replace stevia instead of the sugar. Let's go for it now. The point number one is going to be that the most important cause of your weight gain or obesity is sugar, right? So when you replace the sugar with stevia, you can actually enjoy the food or the beverages, but not getting any of the harm part of the sugar. Point number 2 helps in PCOS. Polycystic ovary syndrome is the most common seen disease these days in women because of the lifestyle, because of the overconsumption of sugar, and of course lead to the weight gain. Alright, so now when you replace the stevia instead of sugar, you get to see up to a great extent, there's a huge chances of getting your overall endocrine system in a happy place, which means that everything turns out to be much more positive. Point number 3 is insulin resistance. One of the most common reasons behind PCOS is insulin resistance. The study shows that more than 70% of the women who has PCOS have the insulin resistance as well. Insulin is the hormone which helps cells turn glucose into energy. Due to insulin resistance, cells in our muscles, fats and liver don't get good response towards insulin and can't use glucose from the blood to convert into the energy. Alright, so we are all addicted towards the taste of sugar and we love it, alright? So we need the sweetening part of our life. So what do we need to do that? Simply switch towards stevia from the sugar and have all the taste in the same place, but at the same time get some great health benefit, great weight loss, at the same time stay or look lean throughout the year. Alright, I completely rely on my Magicleaf stevia. You can actually make cakes and cookies and all this kind of stuff. This is actually amazing, guys. So check out their website, they're amazing. I'm going to see you in the next video. Till then, you take care. Thank you.